Hey guys, welcome to the next video by GoCloud. Today I want to talk to you about two tools that will help you with your Microsoft CRM Dynamics 2016 online configuration. It'll help you with actually any Microsoft Online or Dynamics, online version. The reason why I want to throw these two tools at you is they are the next step in configuration. So I think there's a fine line between coding and configuration. The way I look at it is that if you can do it via the interface, via the CRM interface, and you're shortcutting the interface, modifying files that you could do via the interface, but maybe quicker another method, then you're still in the realms of configuration. Another way of putting it is that all the changes are in your solution file, and if you were to export your solution file, you could carry out use these tools, modify the solution, take it to another instance, upload it, and they would still have these changes applied. So we're going to log on to our dev instance, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. You might know about these two tools, so I'm going to throw their names out there before we get started. One is called Ribbonworkbench, and it is a fantastic tool. It's freeware. The only, I guess, it's got some really great documentation. The only way they make money, I think, is through sponsorship when you're using the tool. I'll show you the ads on the right-hand side, but they never appear anywhere else. The other tool is 100% freeware. I think they're looking at trying to monetize some part of it, and that is called the XRMToolBox. There is another toolbox tool out there for programming, but this is a specific one I want to show you. So they're here. This guy in my tools directory, Ribbonworkbench. It's a managed solution that you upload a solution to your instance. So we'll focus on this one first. I'm going to load up Edge. Hopefully this video continues. My Chrome is playing up. So we look at solutions. I've uploaded this Workbench 2016 version. Now what this does is you upload it, you publish it like any other solution. This is my main configuration solution. This actually is quite a cool little piece of development that I should probably do a video on. But anyway, when you publish the solution, it creates this little menu option, which is ironic because that's what you use this tool for, changing the menu ribbons. If you click on it, it will load up and it'll ask you what solution you want to modify. And you want to modify your main solution, not anything else. And it will download all the solution components. It kind of puts it in its cache. It's effectively opening that solution up. These are these ads I talked about. This is the only way I think that they get any money or revenue from creating this tool. So just live with it. It's fine. So it's opening up your default solution. So the solution you've created, which is why I've said it's configuration. It's loading the ribbons, what it calls ribbons, which are effectively the menu options when you're on a form or on the list view of a specific entity. And it allows you to modify those. See here we go. So you've got the form entity, the subgrid, and the home. So this is specifically talking about the account entity down here. It all looks a bit scary, but if you keep away from this bit for just a second, you can click on these and you can change them. You can go send email. I don't want to call it send email. I want to call it send Bob mail. So, and you can change any of the what's called kind of sub-sitemap elements, like the image that appears, the tool description, all the rest of it. So if you change any of that stuff and you publish the solution, it will change in your solution to be carried away and published or uploaded to any other instance. The other useful area about Ribbonworkbench, and I'm not going to cover this today, is when you want to add a menu option. So I want to add a menu option within my form of the account, and it might say navigate to website. And on the account, as we know, there's a website field. if that was populated and I had a button that said navigate to website field and I clicked that button, guess what? Nothing would happen. So why would you do that? Well, using this specific tool, we can add the button, which is exciting, by just adding a new button. I'm not gonna. You can add a button. You can drag it over here and add it. Cool. You can add an action to the button, which, sorry, in this case, a command and a rule, and that command, it's an action, is so when you click the button, it calls the command, so you can attach a button to a command. I'm not actually showing you how to do that today, but I just want to give you an idea about what it's for. You add an action, and it's a JavaScript action or a URL action, so you could navigate. But a JavaScript action is it calls a piece of JavaScript which is within your web resources. And if you haven't used web resources before, don't worry about it. But web resources are you can add to a form, you can add to a solution. They can either be a website, an image. All the images in CRM are web resources, and JavaScript's also a web resource. So you can choose. You don't want to use the pre-existing ones, but we would create, for example, a piece of JavaScript, which is just literally a JavaScript piece of JavaScript file and a function. And what would happen, say, for example, if this JavaScript had a piece of JavaScript and it said a window.open, I can't remember the syntax necessarily, but it'll be document.getID, your website, the name of the field. And we called that function, which was open website, and the button was open website. And when we click the button, it would call the function and the action would be performed. So that is the gist of why you'd want to use this. Or there's other reasons, but they are the two main reasons. One, you want to edit what's there, or two, you want to add some buttons. So that is a great tool. The next tool that you want to play with is actually external. It's called XRMToolBox. Get it. It's free. We're 100%. You load it up, and it takes a little while to load its little brain. This guy is awesome. Never met him. Tag guy. Okay, and it has these modules within it. And some of these relate to coding or levels or areas we don't need to worry about, but there's some specific areas, and we're talking about modifying the solution or menu. This is where you want to do it. So there's something called the sitemap editor. And the sitemap editor, it loads up and says, do you want to modify an instance? And I'm saying, yes, I do. This one. You add your CRM details there. I'm actually connecting to a live instance, which is fine because I'm not going to break anything. Don't recommend that, kids. It will connect to the instance and then allow you to do the sitemap editing. And just to show you what the sitemap is, it's this bit. It's this. Here I've obviously modified the sitemap because this is not the standard one. I've added a custom menu option. I've added all these as custom elements. And this tool here not only allows you to do the sitemap editing, which is I highly recommend, it also adds you to mass upload web resources, which can include these icons. So it's a great, great, great tool. So I could help him pay some PayPal. Definitely will at some point. So I load the sitemap. It loads it down. This is specifically the sitemaps included in your solution, so don't worry about any of that. Carry on. It loads it in, and this is effectively the menu. And it all looks a bit weird, but you'll get the hang of it. What the trick is, this is all XML. So if you look at customers, I've got accounts and contacts. They're both out of the box entities. You can view what that looks like. You can copy that, and you can add a piece of that. Oh, and it's going to say no because I've added it twice. Anyway, chuck there. And now I've got it again. So you see what I mean? You're copying what's existing, viewing it, and going, yes, I want the account somewhere else, and you're adding it. Now, if I saved that sitemap and updated that sitemap, it would actually change what we see on CRM. So have a play, get there. Great tool. And just before the video ends, we've got 26 seconds. The other tool you want to get onto within here, which is the XRM, sorry, it's sub-option, is the iconizer. So this allows you to load all the entities within your CRM instance and change all the icons, including the custom entities that you've added. Get on with it. Get those two tools. Love it. Like the video. Thanks.